You want to travel the world and not in a tin box.
No.
Go on cruises,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Or shop till you drop in retirement. Then you need to do some reverse engineering and find out how much you need to save. I'm glad that we're here.
Everybody else needs to save. So now to do that, you need to figure out what type of lifestyle you want in retirement. And we're going to talk about, at the beginning, 3 personas to consider. Persona 1. We're talking about Shelly and Mike here. These are all made-up people. They have, and this is personas at retirement. These people have already retired, so this is the retirement persona. All right. They have $20,000 a year in annual household income. $6,000 is from retirement savings, and the rest is from Social Security. Now they vacation very close to home, drive an older car to get from A to B, go for walks and bicycle whenever possible, and they find the best deals possible when shopping. Persona number 2. Again, we've got Fred here. Fred and his spouse have $50,000 in annual income, $25,000 from savings, and the rest from Social Security. Now, where do they occasionally vacation? Abroad. I'm not sure if that means Mexico, but it means somewhere else. They are disciplined savers, and they still work with deals and coupons whenever possible. Does that sound like me? No. Okay. And then finally, we've got our third persona. We've got, who are we talking about?
Sarah and her spouse.
Sarah and her spouse. They have $120,000 in annual household income, $75,000 from their own retirement savings, and the rest from Social Security. They regularly attend a health club. Oh, I know of a good tennis club. All right. Purchase new cars, clothes, and furniture often, and enjoy regular trips where? Abroad. All right. Now then, I want to be more persona number 3. What we're going to show you next is what it would take to start at various different ages to end up with $120,000 as an annual income range. It just takes proper planning and discipline, right?
Yep.
Now then, to take advantage of our good friend compound interest, do you start as late as possible or as early as possible?
As early
as possible, like somebody in this room. All right, now that you have your ideal persona in mind,
I just love that you have a mystery person in the room you're talking about.
It's not a mystery person. All right, how much you need to contribute each month to meet that goal if you're starting at that age. For these examples, let's assume these people are starting with 0 assets in their savings accounts already. This person is 20 years old. They want to target an annual income in retirement of $120,000. Yes, we're not worrying about inflation, all right, people? We're trying to keep the conversation simple. If with that being the case, you need to contribute $392 a month, and we're assuming age 65, and yeah, we're making some basic assumptions as to what rate of return is all the time and all that other stuff, all right? But the assumptions are going to be the same across the different ages. So if you're 20 years old and you can start saving $392 a month until age 65, you should theoretically be able to have a retirement income of $120,000 a year. Now, if your target's only $50,000 instead of $120,000, you only need to save $122 a month. And if your target is $20,000 a year, you only need to contribute $40 a month. The $392 is obviously something that is below the 401k limit. So this could be accomplished in just a 401k plan. Next.
So when you start at 30, right?
Yep.
The numbers go a little bit higher per month
because more than doubles.
You've missed a decade, right? And the decade was actually pretty important.
Right. So if you start 10 years later, the amount you have to save each month has more than doubled up to $890 a month. Now, then if your target is only $50,000 a year in annual income, it's $277 a month. And if your target is $20,000 a year in retirement income, you're at $91 a month. Or think of it another way. If you're 30 years old right now and you can only save $91 a month, by the time you're 65, you're going to have $20,000 a year to live off of.
There's always the hope you make more income as you go up and you do a larger percentage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Our next
Another
person. Another decade. This person
is 2 decades.
Yeah, this person is another 10 years older. Again, still wanting to have $120,000 in annual income at retirement. And it's doubled again from what the 30-year-old was, and that we're now at $1,774. Good news is this is still less than the maximum amount in 2023 that somebody can defer in the 401k plan if they're under age 50. If your target is 50 grand, how much do you have to save a month?
Well, you have to do 552.
And then if your $20,000 a month is your annual income goal,
181.
181. All right, twice as much as the other number. Now, finally, our 50-year-old is going to need some help. They can't do it with just their own 401k contribution. If you're 50 years old, yes, you get to use catch-up. This year, that's an extra $7,500. We're still targeting annual income of $120,000, but that means you need to put away $4,097 a month. That's $49,164 a year. That is $19,000 more than you can put in a 401k plan by yourself. You are going to need an employer's help. You're going to need some employer contributions in order to be able to make your $120,000 goal. What about if your goal is only $50,000 a month?
Well, then
and $50,000 a year.
It's $1,274 a month.
So still within the 401k amount. And obviously, if your goal is $20,000 a year and you're 50, but you're still looking at saving $417 a month. Okay. So in conclusion, remember those numbers, or if you've started with nothing saved.
And don't have a lost decade or several lost decades.
Several, no kidding. If you want to live comfortably in retirement, Katherine, do you wait until you're 64 and a half years old, or do you start when you're 20?
Only if you have very rich, unhealthy relatives.
That you're the sole heir of. All right. Now then, please, hopefully.
Watch part 2. We're going to have a part 2.
There will be a part 2 in this series. Yes, I'll get it together then. Where we go over where to put your contributions and how to maximize your money in the plan.
Okay, so we would love to continue this conversation, wouldn't we?
Absolutely. So please comment below, like, subscribe, etc. Or if you don't like it, don't like it. Just some reaction would be great. And if you have a specific question about anything we've said in this video or another one, please contact us at sales@hunterbenefits.com. Hope this was helpful.
Thanks for watching. Toodaloo.